Module 9, Art, Language, and the Abstract Text. Visualizing Thought, Deconstructing Meaning explores the provocative intersection of visual art and linguistic expression, focusing on how artists use language as both subject and medium. This module unpacks the revolutionary shift in 20th and 21st century art, where text becomes image, signifier becomes material, and words cease to function as mere communication tools, instead operating as abstract, symbolic, performative, or deconstructed elements. 1. Historical shifts from word to work. The futurists' use of typography as noise and violence, Dada's nonsense poetry and political rejection of logic, surrealist automatic writing as subconscious abstraction, art as script, manifesto, confession, and disruption. 2nd. Conceptual art and language as object. Joseph Kosuth's Art as idea, Lawrence Weiner, text as sculpture. John Baldessari, image plus text equals cognitive slippage, on Kawara's existential calendars and date paintings. 3rd, deconstructing the word. Derrida and post-structuralism. Meaning is always deferred, unstable, and relational. Logocentrism and its dismantling in postmodern art. The visual illegibility of meaning. Erasure, palimpsest, fragmentation. Text as failure, protest, echo, and void. 4th, visual poetry and text as form. Concrete poetry and the spatial arrangement of words, Arabic calligraphy, Chinese characters, and Sibidi, Adinkra, and coded alphabets as visual abstraction. Text as shape, rhythm, architecture, silence. Guillaume Apollinaire's calligrams and typographic spatiality. 5th, multilingualism, codes, and cultural textualities. Layering of languages and translation as metaphor, disorientation and decoding in globalized conceptual art, language and power, whose words matter, artists reclaiming mother tongues, invented scripts, and ancestral glyphs, feminist and post-colonial language art. Jenny Holzer, public projections and truisms. Barbara Kruger, critique through propaganda aesthetics. Lorna Simpson, fragmented black female voice. Shirin Neshat, Farsi calligraphy on female bodies as resistance. 7th, silence, absence, and the unsayable. Erased language as political mourning, e.g., Kara Walker, Doris Salcedo. Soundless poems and the abstraction of censorship. White-on-white text. Hidden or UV reactive ink. Silence as both scream and sanctuary. 8. Digital language and generative text art. ASCII art, emoji abstraction, and internet scripts. AI-generated text and neural poetic abstraction. Generative coding and the randomized word as visual element. Chatbots, glitches, and language breakdown in new media art. 9th, performance and spoken text in abstract art. Spoken word as immersive abstraction. Sound poetry, text scores, and verbal improvisation. Marina Abramovich, silence and vocal minimalism. The body as a carrier of abstract text. 10. Creating a language-based abstract artwork. Sourcing personal or political text. Visual composition of typography, texture, and rhythm. Choosing visibility or erasure. Exploring contrast, flow, repetition, contradiction. Creating ambiguity without confusion. Layering without chaos.